Stay active all the time. Okay, guys, check it up. Official. Knock it out.
Referee Bobby Sundell calls for the bell. And I know Tony Lopez is probably hoping that Ilir Latifi got dressed in a phone booth for this fight, since Lopez's nickname is Kryptonite.
Yeah, but the phone booth is not where Tony Lopez wants this fight. He wants this long distance. He's going to use that height and reach. He's really a lot taller than Latifi, and he's going to use that jab and straight right behind it.
Oh, and a big takedown slam by the Swedish national wrestler Latifi, putting that wrestling base to work early right into side control.
That was a thing of beauty, unexpected. He shot in unblocked by Tony Lopez.
Giving Daniel Cormier a run for his money. He executed a thunderous slam like that in the third round of his victory over Josh Barnett last Saturday to become Strikeforce Heavyweight World Grand Prix champion. Of course, we're looking forward to the beginning of the Glory World Series in the 70-kilogram weight class, as 16 of the top fighters in stand-up fighting will be going at it here tonight. But right now, Latifi has Lopez's back. Never a good position to be in with a wrestler.
No, especially an Abu Dhabi wrestler, you know, a guy who's really adept at submissions. He's got back control. Lopez doesn't seem worried, though. Lopez stands back up and gets side rolled down again. Latifi using the weight and distribution, getting that, it wasn't even a hip toss, he just kind of rolled over sideways. And controlling the back is going to be a position of advantage for Latifi.
Latifi made his MMA debut against Blagoy Ivanov. That was the reason for the no contest on his record. The ring broke back in 2008. Blagoy Ivanov, of course, beating Fyodor Emelianenko in a Sambo matchup, and Blagoy Ivanov also convalescing. He was stabbed recently. The Bellator fighter also recovering from that situation.
Wow, I guess they didn't check the rules.
That was at a bar. Here's Latifi controlling Lopez now in the stand-up position. Lopez trying to break that waist cinch. Now looking for the standing Kimura.
Standing Kimura via, like almost Sakuraba.
So Lopez escapes the early pressure from Latifi. Front kick from the southpaw.
Lopez might want to go high with a head kick, because Latifi's got his hands down, and it'll be almost a medium kick for him because of the height differential.
Outside leg kick executed by Kryptonite.
Surprised Lopez doesn't use his jab more.
Both fighting from a southpaw stance now. The crowd here in Sweden beginning to rally behind their fighter, the sledgehammer Ilir Latifi. Great crowd on hand here at the Annex.
I love it. Tony's got to make something happen here, because he was controlled for a good portion of the early part of this round. Falling into guard, that's a little surprising to me.
Lopez with the full guard, controlling the posture of Latifi.
Lopez with the closed guard, not worried about trying to throw up a triangle or an armbar at this point. And that could be telling, because Latifi can grind away and secure this round from this position if he's unthreatened by any kind of submission from the bottom.
A minute 50 left in the opening round. 3 5-minute rounds. Again, scoring is done by 3 judges chosen by the Swedish MMA Federation using the 10-point must system. The winner of each round gets 10 points, his opponent 9 or less, based on effective striking, grappling, aggression, and cage control. No up kicks to the head and no elbows, period, here in Sweden.
That's not going to affect this match so far, because Latifi has controlled things on the ground for the most part. Lopez going to try and get a roll over there, but Latifi's got a really good base. Jason, Tony Lopez here closes his guard again. Maybe he's hoping for a stand-up, because he's not going to get anything going with a closed guard from the bottom.
Final 60 seconds of the opening round. It began with a thunderous takedown by Latifi. And here in the latter stages of the round, referee Bobby Sundell calling for the stand-up. Not a lot of action going on, so instead of allowing Latifi to do some laying and praying, they bring him back up to their feet.
There we go, Tony. Get a little piss off.
Lopez has got to try and time that knee strike if Latifi shoots again.
that leg. Kick that leg.
Lopez has 5 times the fighting experience of Latifi. 39 pro bouts compared to Latifi's 7. And now with 17 seconds left in the opening round, Lopez will try to maybe take the round away from Latifi. Instead, a high crotch lift into the takedown. So the wrestling of Latifi, the story of the opening 5 minutes. Oh, and a jumping body kick by Lopez as we come to the end of round 1.
Lopez tried to get things going at the end, but he lost that round. I got to give Latifi that round 10-9 because of ground control. He asserted his will and got things done, and he was very durable for any strikes that Lopez had to offer. On the outside, Tony comes in with a punch combination. He gets totally pile driven there. Lifted him up over his head, and that kick almost landed, but almost doesn't count in MMA. Jump roundhouse kick looked good on a highlight reel, but it didn't really do any damage, and down he went once again.
We are set for round 2 of this Glory MMA super fight between Sweden's Ilir the Sledgehammer Latifi and American Tony Kryptonite Lopez. On the Fight Professor's unofficial scorecard, he has Latifi ahead 10-9 after the opening round, thanks to his wrestling prowess, putting the exclamation point on the round with 2 terrific takedowns.
Latifi is seizing this opportunity so far. Let's see if it can continue.
Referee Bobby Sundell calls for the bell, and we are underway the second round here in Stockholm, Sweden. And we hope you're enjoying the action wherever you may be watching around the world on GloryWorldSeries.com. We also welcome viewers who are watching at my former home, the Fight Network in Canada, and Fight Now TV in the United States.
I'm frankly surprised that Lopez doesn't use his jab more often to try and get Latifi standing straight up. It's harder to shoot for a takedown when you're not in a crouch.
Again, Latifi picks him up, and what goes up must come down. Another takedown for Latifi into the open guard of Lopez.
It's a matter of speed. He's just faster than Lopez in this position. Lopez can't sprawl fast enough to defend the takedown.
Maybe Lopez should have taken some wrestling lessons from that other native of Huntington Beach, California.
That's an interesting point. Wonder if they've ever trained together. But then again, Lopez got heels on hips, at least one of them, thinking about a pushback to where he can stand back up, because on his back here, he's going to give this fight away.
Lopez now fighting out of Loma Linda, California, where Team Planet Krypton is located. And right now, he may have the moniker Kryptonite, but it's the wrestling that is proving to be his kryptonite in this fight.
That's exactly right, Morrow. And unless he can solve this riddle, unless he can sweep Latifi, which he hasn't even come close, he hasn't even gone for a butterfly guard, he hasn't controlled the arm to the side. If he popped over for a Kimura, he might try for a rollover, but right now, Latifi content to control the action. We will get, oh, look at this. Tony Lopez scoots back up to his feet.
There's a knee to the back of the leg by Latifi. Has him still in that waist cinch, looking to get his back. Lopez backs him up into the ropes and turns into him, so Lopez again escapes the perilous position of being on the ground with the wrestler Latifi, now looking to work the body and the legs with some punches and knee strikes.
Yeah, Lopez standing back up is a significant development here, because we know that takedowns take a lot out of the man who did them. And will Latifi fade as this fight goes on? If he will, then Lopez has got to go to the body and then go to the head. One thing I notice is that Lopez is standing up tall, doesn't have his knees bent. Easier to take a man down when he's standing up straight.
Just past the midway point of the round and the fight. Tony Kryptonite Lopez out of the United States with the red tape around his gloves. Ilir the Sledgehammer Latifi fighting out of Sweden with the blue tape around his gloves. Now switches back to an orthodox stance. Latifi going orthodox and southpaw against Lopez, who has predominantly been in the southpaw stance. Yeah, nice combination put together by Latifi. Caught as he checked Lopez's chin with that left hand.
And that's a good move to go to, because Lopez was thinking straight takedown, then all of a sudden he ate a couple punches. Latifi really mixing things up, but now Lopez moving in on him like he's going to show him a lesson, but he's got to land something significant. And it shouldn't be a kick to the leg, because he'll get taken down again.
Lopez, with his hands very low momentarily, now has his right hand up near his temple. Latifi doesn't set up the takedown. That time Lopez read it perfectly.
That he did, and it was from orthodox.
Caught with that right, though.
If Latifi lands more punches, he's going to take this round as well. Lopez has got to do something significant.
Both men jockeying for position in the corner.
Got an over-under now. Lopez gets double underhooks, but Latifi switches and comes back with a right hand.
On the exit, landing that right flush to the face of Lopez.
Latifi is a very cagey fighter.
Final minute of the round. Latifi beginning to mix in some striking with his wrestling here in round two, getting the best of these exchanges.
We've seen it change, though. It isn't on the floor anymore, but Latifi doesn't seem hindered by that.
Again, Lopez with his mouth open, trying to pick away at Latifi. Meanwhile, Latifi's unloading. He has to overcome the height and reach difference, and doing a good job of it in the final 30 seconds of the stanza.
With less than 30 seconds left, Lopez should think about a knee to the body as hard as he can, because Latifi is fading. Go to the body.
And now Latifi with the high crotch again, the single, looking to maybe run the pipe. 10 seconds left in the round. Underhook by Lopez, stuffing the takedown attempt by Latifi as we head to the third and final round.
I have to say Latifi scored that round as well. Early takedowns, but then he really manned up when he stepped into the punching exchanges, surprised Lopez by landing, and Lopez didn't land enough, so Lopez is down too. There's a low kick by Latifi right into a single leg sky scrape takedown into guard. Latifi chopping away with knees to the leg from the clinch, but Latifi not afraid to throw. And Lopez really looked shocked at that, because every time Lopez would try throws, Latifi would land.
From the Annex at Ericsson Globe Arena in Stockholm, Sweden, we are set for the third and final round of this MMA super fight. Ilir the Sledgehammer Latifi ahead on the unofficial scorecard of the fight. Professor Stephen Quadros, 2 rounds to none. Tony Kryptonite Lopez will have to stop this fight in the third and final round if the 3 judges here in Sweden agree with Mr. Quadros. And they should. The bell and the final round underway.
I don't know if it's the jet lag or what, but it seems like Tony Lopez is in slow motion so far in this fight.
He doesn't want to be there, Tony.
Both fighting out of the southpaw stance to kick off the third and final round. Lopez coming forward, push kick to the midsection of Latifi. Doesn't follow it up, however. Latifi needs to circle away from the ring, and that's exactly what he's doing.
Exactly. Circle to his left. Stay away from... especially when Tony is in southpaw, but now he's back in orthodox. But Lopez has got to throw that jab. Just pepper him. Don't even worry about trying to knock him out with every punch. Here we go again.
Latifi not even setting it up, able to execute another scintillating takedown. Lopez really needs to work on that takedown defense.
The interesting thing is that once he takes him down, he keeps him there. If Lopez was able to get up quickly after each time, then Latifi will completely run out of gas, but he only needs 1, maybe 2 takedowns per round to win the round.
Push his head down, Tony. Just like I told you, push his head down and stand up.
He's not going to be able to roll him. Not that way. If he scores the Kimura on Latifi's left side, he can't roll him because he'll run into the ring. And Tony Lopez is going to stand back up. but Latifi's got back control. Latifi can roll this down into another takedown.
So Lopez able to get back up on his feet. Both men expending energy here in the third and final round, and yet the clock becoming Lopez's biggest enemy. With 3.5 minutes now remaining in the fight, a knee by Latifi.
Latifi seizing these little opportunities when they present themselves. I'm impressed. He's only got 7 fights.
Almost thought he was maybe going to execute a lateral drop. Instead, they separate. Lopez coming forward, but not throwing anything.
Latifi is always staying one step away from Tony Lopez's strikes. It's the kind of thing that only really experienced fighters do when they stay just a little bit out of range. And he gets another takedown there. Lopez is going to get up from this one, though.
Now Lopez finds himself in north-south position. Scramble by Latifi. Back up top. Nicely done by the sledgehammer.
Lopez almost got into a dominant position there on the floor, but Latifi rolled out. And Latifi with a chopping right hand over the top. I love it.
Not a lot of pop behind any of the strikes of Lopez, and you have to begin to wonder, not to make any excuses or taking anything away from Latifi. We have both seen Tony Lopez fight, and he does seem to be a step slower in this fight.
Yeah, he really does. And it's that speed deficit that is costing him with the takedown.
Get off the short. Get off the short.
Right here, Lopez has got to take chances and drill the body with knees.
Tony, I want to see 100%.
Lopez's corner asking him for 100%. Well, there's 100% right hook to the side of the head. Final 2 minutes of the fight. Lopez comes forward, lunging with a soft right hand. Again, Latifi closing the distance in the body lock. Now it's the over-under.
This position is going to be very difficult for Tony to do anything because Lopez hasn't been able to score his own takedown against this short man.
There's a kick by Lopez, countered with the takedown by Latifi. He'll be more than happy to ride it out like this with a minute and a half left in the fight.
But Lopez has got that leg up in triangle position, but he lost the position. Unless he does something significant, he's got to win by submission or a knockout to take this fight.
Here we go. There we go. Look,
he's too far behind.
All right, Tony. This is your last round.
Headed into the final minute of this fight. Ilir the Sledgehammer Latifi. Tony Kryptonite Lopez. MMA super fight here as we are on the cusp of beginning the Glory World Series. First 16 of the best stand-up fighters in the 70-kilogram, a.k.a. 154-pound weight class. And Lopez, there's a left round kick to the head. Latifi backtracking. 40 seconds left in the fight.
Almost don't count, but that left high kick would have ended things if it had landed. Latifi back in his comfort zone. Double underhooks, body lock position. He doesn't really even need a takedown here. He just needs control to ride this round out. He's going to win this fight 30-27.
Referee calls for the break in the final 5 seconds of this fight. We are headed to the judges' scorecards here in Stockholm, Sweden.
Ilir Latifi has arrived on the scene with what I predict will be a unanimous decision victory.
Coming off a win over Vladimir Gerashimchik via Americana in March of this year.
Latifi with another gorgeous takedown. And here's a nice short knee to the head. Didn't really do a lot of damage, but it did score. In a judge's eyes, the man who scores, whether it be takedowns or punches like that right hand, is going to take the round. And this would have ended everything had he not turned away. He would have eaten that kick on his face, but the fact is, he did not.
3 judges chosen by the Swedish MMA Federation will tabulate their scores using the 10-point must system. The winner of each round getting 10 points, opponent 9 or less, based on effective striking, grappling, aggression, and cage control. Let's go to the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, a big round of applause for both fighters here tonight. Yes. We have a winner. Unanimous decision, blue corner, Ilir Latifi!
There's no question about that verdict. He ran away with this one. Now, of course, my broadcast partner, Mauro Ranallo, wants to get a few words out of the winner.